And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. The Mississippi River and the skyline of New Orleans. As beautiful as ever on this terrific night in the Big Easy. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin, we know the game's changing, and Steve Kerr says, I'm amazed by the skill level of today's players. But the little things, getting back in transition, boxing out, they aren't as locked in. Most of them didn't have a high school and college coach yelling at them for 8 straight years. So, it's a different world. Guys?
Good perspective from Steve Kerr. DA, thank you. Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, you know, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
We've got De'Aaron Fox. Medu is out there with Barnes. Then it's Sabonis, and it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard. And for New Orleans, forwards. Monte Graham is out there with the prodigy. And it's Valanciunas in at center. So the Pelicans win the tip. Here's Leonard. Ingram outside. The pass to Graham. Williamson left side. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Leonard. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Pass to Graham. Three-pointer. Traps in the tray. Graham's got the first bucket of the night. A three-pointer for the Pelicans.
Art Graham can become dangerous. I mean, he's got the accuracy to bury you. The threes if you love him.
Here's Barnes. The shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense from Ingram. Williamson right side. And finished off by Williamson.
This is what many fans came here to see. Williamson at his size, with his speed, so unique in his style, his grace. It's unbelievable.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Barnes left side. Pass to Sabonis. Shoots over Ingram. Sabonis, no good. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Leonard against DiVincenzo. Now here's Leonard. He's guarded closer. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Fox. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Leonard against Sabonis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pelicans shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Leonard hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Fox with it. Now, Valanciunas defending. Sabonis with the bucket.
Hey, they've broken the seal. 3 misses to start, but now they're back in business.
New Orleans has come out of the gates quickly. You know, Greg, thinking about De'Aaron Fox and what's next for him, we know how much he wants to get to the playoffs and contend.
Yeah, I mean, Fox doesn't just want to have impressive regular seasons. This guy, his goal is to get his squad to the postseason. And not only that, he wants a chance to win titles.
Here's Medu. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Here's Fox. Pelicans with the rebound.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
Leonard against Fox. Leonard the pass to Valanciunas. Just 5 on the clock. Unloads from 13. Again, a Pelicans score.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence, the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just a total control.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Leonard. This game, an incredible scoring display for him. With the drive, and finished off by Leonard.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Oh, man, they built a monster lead here early on. And a lot of this is due to the game plan.
And here are the Kings now, following the score by New Orleans. Here's Medu. He had 15 points last outing. Back to Barnes. The kick out to Fox. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Fox has got his second basket of the night.
Great awareness there from Fox. Make sure to get off a shot in time in these situations.
In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Passes to Ingram. Back to Leonard. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. Over Barnes. Barnes grabs the miss. The Kings trail by 8. Fox with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Bring him against DiVincenzo. Here's Sabonis. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Getting inside, Sabonis finishes strong. You can see how comfortable he is shooting at that range.
Bring him in the corner. Back to Leonard. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Williamson finds Leonard. Hands the 12-footer. Leonard's got 10 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Fox with it. 5 points in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
I really enjoyed watching De'Aaron Fox blossom into a leader over the first few seasons in the league.
All that comes. He has emerged as a star player, and he's become more and more assertive as a teammate. That's when it got obvious that he's a player you can build a franchise around.
First free throw is good. Here we come down the home stretch. This is where modern-day strength and conditioning programs, I think, really show their worth. What about you?
You think and you're right, Kevin. I agree with you. I mean, sports science, I love it. It seems to evolve a little bit every year.
Fox hits them both.
And guys, I've heard that Fox honed a lot of his basketball skills by playing NBA 2K. What up, Fox? Well, check it out. He learned the art of the pick and roll off ball screens, and he says that he's just about unbeatable at that game, too. Hey, Fox, I got you, baby. We can play anytime you want to.
Now here's Barnes after the miss from Leonard. Here's Fox. Knocks down the 10-footer. He's got 9.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Leonard against Fox. Over in the corner, Williamson. Graham kicks to Leonard. There's the pass to Valanciunas. Williamson trying to free himself up. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Leonard.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Fox against Leonard. Fox, no good. Pelicans leading by 6. And here's Leonard. He's got 10. From the arc. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Kings have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And Fox gets it to go.
He's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Outside Leonard. And finished off by Leonard.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And it's Fox with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 9 points. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Ingram. New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Pass to Graham. Back to Leonard. Pass to Williamson. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Looking at the last game for Sacramento, it was a win against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They played with energy and communicated well. They made things difficult out there.
And it's Leonard missing. The Kings trail by 11. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Fox. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with a win.
Yeah, a really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
Yeah, and without all the points they got off the bench, I mean, there's no way they could win that game. I mean, it was a 6th man to the rescue.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Nance comes in for Zion Williamson. Jones checked in for Ingram. And McCollum subbed in for Devontae Green. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. Trey Lyles comes in for Metu. Davis is checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Mitchell in for Fox. And here is Mitchell, following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum. To the inside. It's stolen by Jones. Leonard the pass to Jones. And here's McCollum. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Jones, no luck. The Kings trail by 12. Outside, Davis. On the wing, Mitchell. Barnes outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And you look at Harrison Barnes shooting, it's clear he's all about efficiency.
He wants to make the most out of every touch, and he's doing just that by shooting consistently. He's clearly put in the work to dial in his shot and limit wasted opportunities.
And he knocks down the first one.
Now, the professionalism that Barnes brings to the floor is invaluable. I mean, he's someone that comes in and wants to contribute in any way he can.
Hernangomez is checked in for New Orleans. And so he hits both. Now here's McCollum. He's provided them with some scoring punch and is averaging 13 points a game. Passes it to Hernangomez. And Jones has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by Lyle.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Barnes. It doesn't go for him. Nance with some nice D. New Orleans leading by 10.
2 minutes.
.151 left here in the opening quarter. Good D by Barnes.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Davis, the pass to Holmes. Mitchell looking it over. Going inside, and the shot goes in. Mitchell's got it back down to within single digits for Sacramento.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
And Hayes kicks to Jones. Mitchell against McCollum. Hernangomez passes to Jones. Over Davis. And the Pelicans miss again.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
And he makes good on the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside, Jones. The pass to Hayes. Kicks to Nance. Pass to Jones. Deep. Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Sacramento. 6-point game. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Barnes. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
McCollum outside. Can they get it? The shot, no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Pelicans lead by 4 and will return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
Got the defense spinning in circles. Hard to cover all that ground.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Pelican 5 right now. Hands out there with Hayes. Then it's Jones. Then there's McCollum. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the center position. Pelicans on D. Mitchell right side. Over McCollum.
McCollum is solid at contested shot. Does a nice job of getting hands up the top.
Jones against Mitchell. Now here's Jones. He's guarded closely. That shot misses. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. And that will be the 4th of this string of 5 played on the road. Last game in New Orleans, they picked up. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. And he says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now, but we know that we're building something. Kevin?
Well, they've got the right attitude and close to a breakthrough, many people think. David, thanks. Now, here's Mitchell. Larry Nance unable to get his shot to go.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Here's Hernan Gomez. The Kings getting the bucket. A 3 from McCollum.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Davis looking for an opening. Mitchell against McCollum. 4 on the clock. That's a 2 from Barnes. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the deep playing soft like that.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 5. Goes up with it. And Hernan Gomez finishes it off. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
I mean, look, he's evolved as a passer over the course of his career. Get to the right spot, McCollum will find you.
Mitchell outside. Back to Davis. Shoots. C.J. McCollum with the rebound. Pelicans leading by 6. Outside, Jones. Inside, here's Hernan Gomez. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Jones against Davis. Mitchell outside. It's blocked. Jones looking for an opening. And then jammed down as he goes right over Trey Lyles.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. And Chris with the Fab 5 in Michigan and that powerhouse Kings team with so much shooting and passing. How special was it to shoot the way the game is played now?
It's so special to see vestiges of our style still in the game. In addition, not only did we influence the game with fast break, 94 feet of defense, but we also changed the expectations, saying, hey, it doesn't matter what you think of me. I can go out there with hard work and earn my spot and change the expectation of the game. As far as Sacramento, man, it's just so awesome that, we left our game in the end. What do I mean by that? So many teams now play that offensive style that we had at Sacramento. You need a few keys to do that. You need a great player. You need great passes. You need unselfish guys. And you need a family atmosphere in the locker room. We have that.
And the Hornets going with a whole new group out there. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Lenz checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Sabonis comes in for Lyles. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Barnes. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Mitchell. Now, here's Fox. He's got 13. Here's Len. Sabonis trying to get open. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Len. Here's Graham. Williamson kicks to Graham. Over Sabonis. Pelicans keep it alive. And Williamson gets it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
DiVincenzo finds Fox. Over Alvarado. Fox, no good. New Orleans leading by 10. Ingram left side. Another shot. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
Well, that's just the long arms of Ingram. I mean, they really help him collect these second chance opportunities.
Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, here's Fox. D right on him. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Now, this is why Fox's teammates love him. I mean, when they're open, he makes sure to get it to him.
And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
And that one's good, Ingram.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line.
So it's Sacramento following the score by New Orleans. Trying to get open his Len. And Fox gets it to go.
Oh, look at this. It's amazing how he maintains control despite getting roughed up.
Pass to Graham. Now here's Williamson. Williamson double team. Graham against Len. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
And Greg, with Devontae Graham, you know he's going to shoot it. He has no hesitation letting it fly.
I mean, he's a solid three-point shooter who believes he can make any shot. About 2/3 of his shots all come from outside, so you know exactly what you're getting with him.
And that one falls for Graham. Leonard, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And a change for Sacramento. Nadu's checked in. And Graham drops them both. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better. And that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position. And the lack of rim protection topped of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Here's Fox. 26 points for him last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
While he was doing that, I mean, dropping buckets. He was keeping everybody else involved, too. I mean, he had a tremendous night facilitating.
Now Ingram. Following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt. Count the basket. Williamson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Hey, they're going to give Williamson this shot because they don't want him to get close to the rim.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the prodigy in the last time out against the Lakers was driven. He finished with 70 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, they've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offense has also been equally as impressive.
And the first one at the line is good. Leonard hits them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Poke loose. Here he goes. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off for this team.
Fox, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And it's Williamson miss it. The Kings trail by 18. Now DiVincenzo. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City, and that one goes long. New Orleans has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Ingram finds Leonard. Back to Ingram. Five to shoot. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Young legs. Ingram getting off the ground for the deep in the act.
Here's Fox. 17 points in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To the middle. Sabonis, the pass to Fox. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Ingram. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Ingram's got 8 points in the quarter.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Down low, here's Fox. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, I like the imagination Fox brings to the court every game. He just finds a way to get himself going.
Passes it to Graham. Now here's Valanciunas, defended by Sabonis. Williamson trying to free himself up. Another one falls for New Orleans.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
Here's DiVincenzo. After the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas, DiVincenzo kicks to Fox. And there's the drive. Doesn't get it to drop for him. 80 that time from Leonard. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's his second personal foul.
The Pelicans have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
The free throw drops for Leonard. Leonard hits them both. And for Sacramento, they're shooting the ball at 42%. Outside for Davis. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Yeah, this is where Zion is improving, taking advantage of the defensive attention he receives.
Williamson with the assist.
1:52 left to play in the first half. To the paint, here's Fox. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Fox has got 21.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Leonard against Fox. Leonard inside. And it's Fox with the rebound. Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. He shoots again, and the layup is up and in. Fox has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
The sweat that Fox puts in to try to do it all, his energy really sets the bar for this team.
55 seconds left now here in the second. Leonard, that's for 2. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D struggling to keep up.
Here's Medu, covered by Williamson. Medu passes to Sabonis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Fox. Another miss by Fox.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Fox against Leonard. Fox passes to Sabonis. Leonard looking around. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Leonard's got 27.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Pelicans ahead, delivering the blowout. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And that's somewhat of a surprise, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
On the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. Medu is out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's Fox. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot.
And this is Fox's role. He's the floor general for this team, and that includes setting his guys up.
Ingram outside. Back to Leonard. Now the pass to Graham. Here's Leonard. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Stolen away. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
On defense, New Orleans. The wide open look here for Fox. Offensive rebound. And another turnover here by New Orleans. With the ball for the Kings. When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down.
Valanciunas passes to Graham. Outside Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. 30 points for Leonard.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Pass to Sabonis. Back to DiVincenzo. Inside, here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Having a point guard who can attack the basket like Fox is priceless. They love to see him take it up strong like that.
Ingram passes to Williamson. Back to Ingram. Corner, it's Valanciunas. Williamson dishes to Graham. From the stripe. Again, the Pelicans score.
Second-round pick. Now, Graham has made it in the NBA because of the scoring. He's a threat every possession.
Sabonis feeling it out a bit. The kick out to Fox. For 3. And the 3 ball is good. Fox has got 30.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Williamson outside. Out to the wing. Graham from outside. Sacramento grabs the miss. Here's Fox. He has 30, and it's Fox with the jam.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Fox, he brings the handle game in and game out.
Ingram outside. Back to Leonard. Pass to Valanciunas. Shoots over Fox. No good from Valanciunas. An even 3-on-3 break. Barnes outside. Back to Fox. Count it. 34 points for De'Aaron Fox.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Big group substitution here for New Orleans. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Hayes comes in for Williamson. Jones checked in for Ingram. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Devontae Green. Then for the Kings, Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. Trey Lyles comes in for Metu. And it's Mitchell in for Dante DiVincenzo. Gets a hand on it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. Hayes has got his first basket.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Here's Leonard, and then Leonard with the dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Don't get bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Fox, no good. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. McCollum outside. Pass to Jones. To the inside. Here's Leonard. And that comes off the assist by Jones. 34 points for Leonard.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Oh, yeah, difficult finish, but if you expected him to back down, you got to think again. Too bad his scoring hasn't been contagious. I mean, they'd be in much better shape if a few of their other guys could pick up some slack.
Outside, Jones. He kicks it to Hayes. Fox against Leonard. The three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Leonard's got 10 points in just the second half.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Fox with it. Jones covering. Holmes passes to Barnes. Here's Lyles. It's rebounded by New Orleans. I think Gomez has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Jones finds Leonard. Back to Jones. McCollum against Mitchell. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Hayes trying to break free. And he uses the glass on the way. McCollum's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
No, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Now here's Jones. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Leonard kicks to Hayes. Leonard dishes to McCollum. Kicks it out to Leonard. Off target with his 3. The Kings have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. And Fox gets it to go.
He is just self-willing, his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Fox against Leonard. And there's the pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to Leonard. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. It's good. Hayes has got his 2nd basket.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
Fox with it. He has 40. Mitchell outside. Back to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Here's McCollum. The Kings getting the bucket. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Kicks it out to Jones. From outside, off the mark. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. On the wing, Barnes. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Holmes can't get it to go in. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Here's Jones. That falls. Nice feed that time for McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one. The Kings shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Fox deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Leonard. And that one hits back iron. New Orleans gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Here's McCollum. And the layup is good. McCollum's got 9.
No, you can't forget about McCollum from there, proving once again that he's not just a jump shooter.
And here are the Kings now. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
That bucket in no time at all. 40 points for Leonard. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pelicans.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove.
And also, how about the points they've got in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
New Orleans making a switch here. Nance is checked in. Then for the Kings, Alex Len's checked in for Trey Lyles. Davis is subbed in for Fox. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And clearly, he's in a lot of pain. They call time, and the trainer's going to get a chance to go out and check him over.
Mitchell finds Len. And they get it. They get it back. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. And the dunk by Barnes.
Oh, man, what a fundamentally sound defender. I like when Barnes takes chances and comes away with steals.
Leonard against Mitchell. And here's Leonard. He has 40. Good work defensively by Holmes. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Davis, the pass to Mitchell. Oh, Holmes in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now here's Leonard. And Hayes kicks to McCollum. And Leonard has it in the corner. Launches it. Len grabs the board. Kings shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Pass to Davis. Holmes with it. For 3, Mitchell. And that one is off. Leonard, the pass to McCollum. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got assist number 8 now on the night. McCollum's gotten 5 of his 7 shots to fall. And they double up Davis. Len finds Davis. Mitchell with the bounce pass. Here's Barnes. Lays it up off the glass. Barnes has got 4 this quarter.
reliable scorer. Did you see that? Barnes is superb at getting good position and going to work from there.
And it's Leonard missing. And here are the Kings now. Barnes left side. And it's sent back by Leonard. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the Kings with the ball. 2 on the clock. Len. And they get it back. Holmes kicks to Mitchell. Buries the long-range jumper. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
In perfect timing. This run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
A 3 from Leonard, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this. Let's take a listen now to Alvin Gentry.
You just got to do a better job of executing, okay? And then we got to get back, guys. I mean, we got to be sprinting back.
Well, Greg, he doesn't sound pleased with his team's transition defense.
And you can't fault it. I mean, Coach Gentry really fighting to get his team more engaged.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. C.J. McCollum out there with Devontae Graham. Then there's Larry Nance. Then it's Ingram. And it's Williamson in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. The offensive rebound. Got a hand on it. Outside, Davis. Sabonis trying to get open. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Mitchell. Pelicans leading by 21. Graham kicks to McCollum. Graham, the pass to Nance. He dishes it to Williamson. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
And the basket by McCollum.
Oh, what body control from McCollum. This guy's just a scorer. He takes on all coverage.
DiVincenzo passes to Medu. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. That one drops for him.
But that's what they're looking for. They need him to take on a bigger role this game.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Cullen passes to Nance. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Mitchell. The shot from the low post is good.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
McCollum dishes to Graham. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. 3-pointer. And he's good on the 3-ball.
How about the inventiveness from Ingram? Not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
Mitchell against McCollum. The kick out to Sabonis. Ingram against DiVincenzo. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. There's Sabonis. Here's the three. Goes up again. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Passes it to Graham. Season, Chris. What do you
address the boardroom? I hope they would address the ownership. I hope they would. Hopefully, the league can start to look like the makeup of the players that it employs when you talk about ownership and things. Halftime coming on strong now.
Cullen. Back to Graham. Mitchell passes to Davis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Nance.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Kings, Terrence Davis taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Pelicans making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in, and the Kings also making a change. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Mitchell. And both free throws good for Davis. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Here's Fox. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Fox with it. Now Valanciunas defending. And Fox gets it to go.
Well, Fox is mastering the timing required to succeed in the pick and roll. Trust me, it's not easy.
Here's Ingram. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Up top, Fox. He's guarded by McCollum, and there it is for him. Fox has got 46 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now here's McCollum. Fox with the steal. And up the court come the Kings on the break. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Now here's Graham. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Ingram against Sabonis. And that one's good. Ingram's got 4 points in the quarter.
Look, it's crucial for Ingram to keep getting stronger. I mean, so he can continue to finish off tough buckets like this.
Back to DiVincenzo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And the pass to Graham. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and it's Graham missing. The Kings trail by 16, and Fox has it in the corner, driving to the basket.
This is Fox at his very best. He's so hard to stop when he's attacking with force.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
I can't hear you. The loudest section is getting free t-shirts. I need you to get a little louder over there. Let's see who's the loudest.
now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, De'Aaron Fox.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Sacramento making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. They lead by 14. McCollum kicks to Williamson. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Shades of KD and Dr. J. Ingram floating to the rim.
Sacramento's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Medu passes to Fox. Over McCollum. Fox, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
McCollum finds Williamson. Back to McCollum. Takes the three. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Wow, his first triple of the second half, this and 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact from deep.
Now, here's Fox. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Graham defending. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And the confidence from Sabonis. Since being traded from OKC back in 2017, this guy has raised his level.
Pass to Ingram. Valanciunas with the ball. For the three. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Outside, Fox. Connects again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Ingram outside. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Fox against McCollum. Fox kicks to Barnes. Sabonis inside. He's guarded by McCollum. Sabonis with the bucket.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Floats it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
He's the perfect alley-oop partner. Zion showing the lift on his hands. And then we all know how it is.
Jacks up a three. Valanciunas grabs the board. New Orleans leading by 20. Graham surveying the floor. Pass to Williamson. Over Barnes. That one no good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Passes to DiVincenzo. The game now requires so much movement. Big men have to cover a lot more ground. We know that. They are on the perimeter, Chris. Does that add some strain physically?
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Who knows? But it's less bumps and bruises, which to me was more wear and tear. So I think every case is different. I don't think you can put a blanket statement over that, but you have to have some skill set today. Get out and run, regardless of the positions.
The Kings trail by 18. Fox goes in. That shot, no good. Good D by McCollum. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Graham, the pass to Valanciunas. And it's Fox with the rebound. Fox has got 5 rebounds tonight. 1:27 left here in the fourth quarter. It's good.
De'Aaron Fox.
Fox has got 52 points.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Pelicans.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight will make it 46.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Leonard.
Well, he was the agitator, bothering everybody with his defense, coming up with steals. I mean, making sure they were never able to get comfortable as long as he was out there.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
They are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 55.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
That one falls.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. It's just a total team effort.
Now Ingram. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Olden, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long, everyone.